Greetings, everyone. Corey here. No, it's been a little while. Took a little bit of a break, a little bit of a hiatus. Haven't been uploading too much, not even clips and stuff, and of course unboxings because there really hasn't been any unboxings I've been getting to. But I am back, uh, and of course the first movie that I'm back with is Spider-Man: Far From Home, which is really amazing. I gotta say, I do know quite a bit about the Spider-Man lore as far as all the comics and everything and storylines, especially even with Mysterio, because he's not in too many compared to all the other villains that Spider-Man goes against. He's not as oh, I mean, I guess he is, but then he's not. He's not as focused. A lot of times, he's usually always teaming up with someone, or um, it's pretty short stories. It's not that long, but he does have a few stories where it's like he really goes maximum efforts for sure. Which this is one of them. So knowing the background of Mysterio, it it sucks because it disappointed me a little bit in this movie until you know that realization happens, and then it's like, okay, now this is crazy. Uh, man, it's crazy. First of all, just to see these stories come to life. This story, especially with Spider-Man stuff, they've been drawing a lot from these iconic storylines, and man, they bring a lot of page to panel, to screen here. Just some of the sequences and stuff that happen in this movie, it just, whew, man, like it's what we want. And, it's nice to see that they're drawing out the, extended universe. They're, making more. Just they're opening things up for a lot more movies, a lot more characters to be introduced, a lot more movies, you know, that could be standalone movies, not just like conjoined and stuff like that. Because yeah, we're getting a Black Widow movie, even though it's a prequel. Um, what else are we getting? We're supposed to get uh, we're getting a lot, and it's interesting to see what happens in Phase Four from this movie because they've said Spider-Man: Far From Home is the last movie in Phase Three, so this wraps up the whole Endgame thing. They keep saying that they're not going to carry anything over to Phase Four. Phase Four is going to be like a whole new start as far as the storyline and stuff, but still carry a lot of the stuff that has happened. Just it's going to be a new big story, and I can't wait to see what happens with that. The big thing, of course, I can't wait for is the Phase Three uh, Marvel Collector's Edition box because I've been getting all of them so far. So definitely picking this one up. Hoping maybe it's going to be 4K, Blu-ray, and digital because they usually have three formats on it. So hopefully, I'm right now calling what the container is because the first one was the briefcase, the second one was the orb and the stand, and I'm kind of calling it. It's gonna be the van from Ant-Man's van. It's gonna be the ghetto van, and it's just gonna go in the back. All the movies and stuff. Which I told one of my friends, my coworkers at work, and he's like, "No." I'm like, "I think it is." Because I mean, if not, they're gonna probably do like the Infinity Gauntlet or something. So we'll see what happens with that. I'm looking forward to it, especially the price, because pretty sure this one's gonna be pretty pricey with all the movies and stuff in it. But man, Far From Home was great. There were some touching scenes. There were some really awesome scenes. Just the fighting. It's just everything was just amazing about it. It felt like a Spider-Man movie, just like Homecoming. It's really drawing them out and making them evolve. And man, it is inspired me to try to write down more of my Spider-Man story that I thought about, and I'm just getting a lot more feedback, like a lot of information I get to use from these movies. So it was pretty cool. Uh, it's a great Spider-Man movie, man. I highly recommend it. Go see it. this 4th of July weekend. I went to a midnight showing because it comes out on Tuesday, which is weird. So midnight showings on Monday, no 7 o'clock showing, so different. Which is also, now that I think about it, kind of funny that these movie reviews, are midnight reviews, and originally I did watch midnight showings for them, and I took my little break, and I'm back. Uh, we came back to a midnight showing. So that's that for this review. Little update as far as what's coming up for this channel. If you're interested, stick around for another however long I want to talk for. Next movies I'm planning to see is Stuber, Lion King. What else is here? And of course, Tarantino's coming out with a new movie at the end of the month. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I can't wait to see that. I love Tarantino movies, just great. As far as movie reviews, that's the 3 movies I'm planning to see coming up. As far as other things, this 4th of July weekend, I will be going to AX. I plan to take my camera, plan to record. I have a nice little fancy, kind of upgraded from last year, because last year I had my 360 camera, but it seems a little weird when the camera's, I'm a tall guy as it is. I'm about 6 feet with shoes. I'm actually a little shorter than 6 feet because the shoes give you like an inch and a half. Uh, so having the 360 camera, usually I keep it above my head. So you're like 6'6", looking 360, and you don't quite get to see a lot of the stuff, which is at table height. So it wasn't that great, and I thought it's cool to show everything off, but I thought I would step up on the game a little bit more and just focus more on the booths and get a little bit more close and personal with some of the stuff. So I got a fancy little 3-axle gimbal for my cell phone, which my cell phone's it's last year's model of the Galaxy S9 Plus, but as far as video quality, it is amazing. So I'm actually looking forward to shooting some 4K stuff for you guys and uploading it onto here. Hopefully it doesn't eat too much of my, I definitely need a lot of space on my phone to record, but we'll deal with that when time comes. So AX, I'm only going for one day. Definitely going to the Masquerade. So for those of you that are interested in seeing the Masquerade like last year, and I think even the year before I recorded it, I do plan to record the whole thing. I have slightly better seats this time. I'm more centered, so I shouldn't be as far to the side. Hopefully, if I could use my little gimbal in there, they had a strict policy against selfie sticks, which even though I had it the last time I had it lowered, I wasn't really sticking it up. They didn't allow it, so maybe they'll let the gimbal stay, but probably not. But hopefully, my camera will be up to snuff and be able to record some good stuff. But that's gonna be a 1080, just so I have space to record everything. Cause yeah, the show last year was about 3 hours, I think. So I almost ran out of space last year. So definitely, I gotta cut some corners on quality as far as definition. So 1080 is gonna be the standard. Probably 60 frames. I think I should be fine with that. So it'll be nice and smooth. But as far as the show floor and artist alley, exhibition hall, and stuff like that, hopefully I can record it in 4K at 60 frames for you guys. So that is that. As far as one video, 4th of July, I'm going to the Pomona Fairplex here in Southern California. They have a little event called Kaboom, which is a motocross monster truck kind of rally stunts tricks followed by fireworks. So I'm going to be taking my little gimbal just to trial run it because I do have a second battery for it. So I want to see what kind of battery life I'm working with. So I'm definitely taking my external, to AX and stuff like that. So it's going to be interesting. That's going to be a lot of trial and error stuff. So look forward to that if you're interested in that. I'm going to be recording some stuff, going with my friends. So you'll see him and his son and his wife hopefully I'll have some fun. But that's what I'm planning so far. Also thinking about streaming some games, but right now it's just probably going to be on my days off because at work I'm still working 10-hour shifts without mandatory overtime, and it doesn't give me much time after work to do stuff. So uh, yeah, so days off are going to be pretty much when I do some stuff, but I might do some streaming maybe on Friday. I do have it off this week and maybe even Sunday too. So if not, upload up some clips from League or Overwatch, or I actually got Rust from the Steam sale, which is going on right now, I believe still. Some good deals, so we'll see, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. But that is what's up for right now. Uh, as you can see, all my stuff, and yeah, I mean, if you guys have any questions or anything, comments, whatever, post it. If you want me to look for something or highlight something at X, definitely leave a comment. But probably my viewership, probably not that many people are gonna comment. So we'll see what happens. But I'm hoping to record some good stuff. It's gonna be really hot at X, so I might not be on screen, unfortunately, for you guys. Get to see this ugly mug sweating up over there at AX because it's gonna be hot. And but that's what I planned. So the next week or so should be pretty busy. So till next time, guys. Later.